What is up, Dokkan player? Welcome back to the channel. It is your boy Blaze. Today we are back with another Dokkan battle video. And today, before we start the video, of course, hopefully you guys are having a very good day today. And today we're gonna go ahead and talk about the Part 2 banner for the Carnival, which is gonna be part of the worldwide celebration. We're gonna go ahead and predict what the banner is going to look like. So, as you guys know, Dokkan this year decided to kind of mix up the banners where you have one Dokkan Fest LR, and then now you have your teal coin batter, aka the yellow coin batter 2.0, in each of the parts 1 and 2. So part 2, based on what we see here, we should have here, of course, here this type of banner, depending on the celebration that Dokkan is going to go with. But it feels like it's most likely going to be here Cooler's Revenge, not Cooler's Revenge, but the return of Cooler. And I guess, I'm not sure if this is a leak or not, but if you guys follow Luca on Dokkan, he also did kind of just randomly, who's a data miner here as well, he just randomly tweeted this right here. So, I mean, I guess it might be leaked, it might not, but again, this is kind of like a good indication that Cooler's return is going to be part of Part 2 for the celebration. So, taking a look at this banner right here, we already know here that Goku was the first version of the teal coin. So, for Part 2, this is what I kind of came up with my version here. So this is inspired by Raspy on Twitter. Unfortunately, it's not as good as his, but I did do my best to try and make my own version of this teal coin banner. So this was kind of, I want to say easy and not so easy, because again, it all depends what Dokkan decides to do for part 2 of the celebration. But we're just going to go off the basis that Cooler or Metal Cooler here is going to be the next Carnival featured LR as the teal coin banner here. So of course we're gonna take some inspiration here from Goku's banner, and using Goku's banner, I feel like this is maybe gonna be pretty accurate, right? The only thing that might be like kind of off here, I'm gonna say here, is probably gonna be LR Turles or Team Turles, just because they're still kind of brand new. But I mean, the reason why I put Turles here is because he's related to Cooler, where he's part of movie bosses. So of course we have here the new LR Metal Cooler as the next Carnival featured LR. And then for the second spot here, I decided to actually bring here LR Hit and God Goku, or this can also be here as well Janemba. I wasn't too sure which one to put here, because they're all actually pretty similar of when they release, where Goku and Hit released in 2021 of December, and then Janemba released a month after in January. So I feel like any of these two characters could be on the banner to actually take out the spot here for Trunks and Gohan, future Gohan, because they're also pretty recent. They came out in 2022, I believe, in January, or actually no, they came out in February 2022. So again, that time zone is pretty accurate, I would say, here with these two characters, Janemba and Hidden God Goku. Now you can also see here that on the Goku's banner, there's also the Vegeta from last year for Worldwide Celebration. So I thought it makes sense here to also bring here as well here Krillin and Gohan, because they're also part of the yellow coin banner last year for the Worldwide Celebration. So I guess it makes sense to put them on the banner here as well. They're also related to, I guess you could put here to the, are they part of Metal Cooler? Let me actually take a quick look here of the Metal Cooler. Let me take a quick look here from Raspy. Wait, hold on here. There we go. I think, yeah, they're actually part of Metal Cooler Celebration as well, because they're in the movie. So again, this also would make sense that they're gonna be part of the banner, in my opinion, to have Krillin and Gohan. Now we also have your LR Janemba. LR Janemba, I feel like it definitely is gonna be on his banner here as well. As a feature, it'd be really good. But I don't really have any argument for Janemba just part of this banner right here, because when you take a look at Goku's banner, the next character we have here is LR Spirit Bomb Goku, which is pretty old because he came out in what, 2020? So having 2020 and then having a character that came out in 2022, again, it didn't really make much sense. But I feel like, you know, this like only one of the LR bosses or movie bosses you can actually put on this banner right here, because one thing that you will notice here on the Goku banner right here is that the other LRs are going to be part of movie bosses, movie heroes here, right? But this Goku, unfortunately, I thought he was part of movie heroes, but he's actually not part of movie heroes, which is pretty crazy. So I guess it is what it is, as they say here. But I decided to bring some other movie bosses characters because they're going to be related here to Metal Cooler. So again, Janemba might not be on it, but I feel like it's a good spot to put him on his banner. Plus, it makes it look really high value here, I would say here. Now we also have here the SSR Piccolo. He's just really here to kind of fill out the spot because again, he was part of the... What did he release actually? I'm not too sure. But you can see here on Goku's banner we have Trouser, so I felt like it makes sense here to put the old version of Piccolo as the other SSR in this banner right here. I also brought in the LR Broly Chilai Lemo, and they actually might take the place of the Spirit Bomb Absorbed Goku because they also came out in 2020 for Global, right? So I feel like these guys, again, they're really too cooler because they're part of movie bosses, and they can potentially take out the spot here for LR Spirit Bomb Absorbed Goku. Or what they could do as well is take out the spot here for the Super Saiyan God Goku, because he also, I believe, came out in 2020. Yeah, so he came out in 2020 on Global. So again, this is probably going to be a spot for the LR Broly Chilai level, because if we take a look here at the LR versions for Extreme Class, there's actually not a lot of LRs here, right? Compared to Super Class. And then if we actually narrow down to movie bosses, to be specific, it's even smaller. So where's movie bosses? So movie bosses is gonna be right about here, and again, that shouldn't be your selections. We could have your LR STR Broly, but he already has his EZA. And if we take a look here at the Goku's banner, again referring to it, not a single LR on this banner has an EZA besides Frieza that just got it here. Because you don't have an EZA, you don't have an EZA, and you don't have an EZA. So really, I don't think Broly would be part of it, but if he is, I guess it'll be good here because Broly's EZA is still very good to this day here as well. But again, there's just really almost no options. You could also, I guess, have here this Tech Broly as well, which I guess can maybe take the spot here for Janemba here. But he's like 2018, 2019? What year is... Let's actually take a quick look for the Tech Broly. Let's actually go here to the cards. Let's go to Cooler. Let's go to Movie Bosses. And then we have here, of course, here... You came out in 20... No, that's actually the wrong one. Oops. Where's the Tech version? There he is. So you came out in 2019. So I guess maybe... he can maybe take the spot here for Team Turles or maybe Janemba is what I'm thinking for the Tech Broly. But again, he is related to Cooler because of movie bosses, but we'll just have to wait and see here who's going to take his spot right here. And then again, we go back here to Goku's banner very quickly. We also have here just Goku here as well, Super Saiyan 3 Goku. And I think it makes a lot of sense to actually have here Bojack, because Bojack is going to be in the same time zone as the Goku. So this is going to be the version for Global. Now for JP, the only difference besides having everything else the same right here, because we take a look here at the JP version for their banner, right? Very quickly. You'll see that we have actually the exact same banner. The only difference is that we're gonna have your JP is gonna have your Kalken Goku as your second spot LR. So but everything else, we have Vegeta, Goku, Trouser, Frieza, and all the other Gokus are basically the exact same thing except for these guys right here. So for JP side, we basically should just have here the Tech on this spot number 2 right here should be Tech Vegeta from the 7-year anniversary part 2 LR. So that should be pretty much it. I'm pretty confident about having here LR, Krillin, and Gohan, and Bojack, and maybe Hidden God Goku. Those are my like 3 confirms, and also Piccolo here as well, but we don't really care about Piccolo. And the other characters right here, I'm not too sure about these other 4 right here if they'll actually make it into the banner, because again, it all depends what we have here as a celebration for part 2. So that's gonna be about it as far as the featured on the teal banner right here, what we can expect. Now, one thing I did also mention in the title of my video is that we can finally maybe have here a 200% leader skill for STR Kid Buu, if in fact it's going to be here Metal Cooler. And the reason why is because Metal Cooler does have your 3 categories that he shares with Kid Buu. The first one is going to be here Power Absorption, the other one is Artificial Life Form, and then the third one is actually going to be Accelerated Battle. But I feel like if it's going to be accelerated battle, that might be the best part as far as a 200% leader skill, because Goku, right about here, he has a flat 200% leader skill on his LR version. There we go, for Power of Revival. So I feel like we'll have to see the exact same thing for Metal Cooler, but I feel like it's going to be here probably Power Absorption, or it's going to be here Artificial Life Form. Again, we could have here Accelerated Battle here as well, but it's not very a good category for Extreme Class, I would say, because not a lot of characters actually have big bad bosses, right? We have some characters that have big bad bosses, but it's going to be like Janemba's. Like, the other characters aren't going to really work well with Cooler. Even Frieza, Full Power Frieza is not even on this banner right here, so it is kind of unfortunate for this Metal Cooler. So I do feel like here, even for Kid Buu as well, like, there's not much as far as linking partners for this character. And he doesn't even have his best linking character, which is of course the Tech Buff Buu, right? So having Accelerated Battle as the 200% leader skill, I feel like is too soon, and also doesn't make sense for Cooler. So we are going to go ahead and narrow down here to Power Absorption and also Artificial Life Form. Honestly, I probably would prefer, looking at this banner right now, I think I would prefer if it was actually Artificial Life Forms, just because we have a lot of other characters here as well. But also we have a bunch of Majin characters, and we also have here some Dragon Ball Hero characters here as well. So if it's going to be Artificial Life Form, this would be really good for Kid Buu as far as a 200% leader skill. For Metal Cooler, as far as his links, this character is pretty wonky, I want to say, for Metal Cooler. Let's actually take a look here at his links here. So Metal Cooler, the main thing that he has here is to be here big bad bosses, but he has Auto Regeneration, Nightmare, Thirst for Conquest, Strongest Clan in Space, Big Bad Bosses, Transform in Fierce Battle. So again, some of these links here, like Auto Regeneration is very bad, I want to say. But the rest is actually pretty good, actually. It's actually only Auto Regeneration. So let's take a look here at Power Absorption. Who do we have here for Power Absorption? See, Power Absorption definitely needs it, but it's a very small category. You do have the Majins here as well, but... Oh, actually, no, what am I talking about? Kid Buu is actually not part of Power Absorption. Kid Buu... Let me actually go ahead... Now I'm fumbling the ball right here. Where's STR Kid Buu? Let's actually open you up in a new tab right here. Let's see here. Your category you're gonna share with Metal Cooler. You're gonna have here Resurrected Warriors. Sorry, this is the one right here. Resurrected Warriors or Artificial Life Form are gonna be two really good categories. Resurrected Warriors is not so bad. And the reason why is because you also have access to Frieza, the Golden Frieza, actually getting a 200% leader skill, which is pretty good for global players, right? Since we don't have the AGL one, but still, having Resurrected Warriors as a 200% leader skill might be also good for Metal Cooler, because at least you're able to link up with the other Friezas as well. Or an Artificial Life Form, there's not that many characters you can actually link up with Cooler. But it's going to be very good for Kid Buu as well. But even Resurrected Warriors, for STR Kid Buu, you do also have your Tech Buff Buu right here, which is his best linking partner. So this is probably going to be the category, I want to say. One of the two categories that actually get a 200% leader skill is maybe Resurrected Warriors or Artificial Life Form. And if that's the case, then Kid Buu is going to finally get here a 200% leader skill, which is going to be really good here. Yeah, if I had to choose it, I probably would choose Resurrected Warriors, just because you have much more consistency for both Cooler and also for the Kid Buu, because you have their best linking partner, and also you have your Garlic Jr., which is basically going to be a very good support type unit as well. But I wouldn't be mad also for Artificial Life Form as well for Kid Buu, because at least you have the other Majin characters. But as far for the whatchamacallit here, for the for Cooler right here, for Metal Cooler, it's looking pretty shaky as far as links here. So we'll just have to wait and see for the details for Metal Cooler. Alright, so that's gonna be it for today's video, my boys. Let me know what you guys think about the banner. Let me know guys think if what units are going to be on the banner, and if you guys are going to summon or not. Again, this is just basically a Yellow Coin 2.0, so if you are a free-to-play player, you definitely want to go ahead and skip the banner, even if it looks something like this right here, which looks pretty good for your box. I would still say to kind of save your coins for the Dokkan Fest LR instead. Alright, so I want to say thank you for watching, and if you guys enjoyed, make sure to hit the like button, sub for more videos, come down below, and hopefully I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace!